Greetings, this is Sloshworks and welcome back to Tavernier. I like Tavernier, even though there's no way that's actually how you say it. It's called Tavernier. This is our second episode. We are on week 20. I think there's a limited number of weeks, but I can't remember what they are. There's 32 weeks left in it. I'm kind of creeped out by how all this sand is flowing down. So we've got 32 weeks to go till the game ends. We have one noble to a fair amount of rogues. How much have we got? 8,000 gold. Let's quickly go and check what we were doing. Were we trying to get more gold? No. I think we were saving that up. So sofas are 1,500 gold. Waitress is plus 1,000 gold. High grade appetizers is 500 a week. And hidden backdoor, I'm pretty sure, is... I mean, we could get this instead. So let's get rid of the hidden backdoor and get the Shadow Guild crest. Legitimate business partners, right? Rogues plus 20% per week. Others negative 5% per week. We do have some nobles. We've got 5% tipping. And I think, as I said, we're going to save up for this one, buy another slot for 16,000 gold. So let's go. Let's start a new week. A man clad in studded leather and rags, wielding a sword, crackling with thunder and a beard for at least several months, comes up to you asking for a beer. If only we had another decoration in here. Sorry, sir, we don't serve the likes of you in our tavern. Here you go, pal. A man... Oh, no, sorry, I read that already. The man downs his pint in one go and leaves. You shrug and resume your daily activities. Alignment plus 10, cool. So what do we got? We've got a cool bonus of 7, so we've got 150 customers, 88% rogues and 12% nobles. Nobles we made 324, rogues we made 1980. Tips 115, profits 3, 777. So now we've got 11,000 gold. So we are kind of working up to it. I don't... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here and... No, that's not it. I want to do the food. So if I want to change the food, can I do that down here? Buy new ingredients. Now, I mean, we could get that. But we are saving up for the 16,000. I might ride out another week before we buy anything else, because I want to get that extra slot. So we'll start a new week. An overwhelmingly stylish wanderer comes into the tavern bearing a strange and fancy birthmark on his head. Almost instantly, one of the oldest regulars spits his beer and stands up, pointing his finger at the newcomer. What are you doing bearing the astral mark? You are not the chosen one. You fraud. A fraud? Destiny's a fraud. I make my own mark, and I'll become the chosen one by my own actions. Everyone else falls silent as the young and old both stare at each other. I want to know what's going on. Listen silently. The conversation turns sour. Go away, alarm. I know it's early in the morning. It's fine. The conversation turns sour when the old man raises his voice and the would-be hero raises his sword. Two sides regroup behind each one, and a fight erupts soon after. There is some damage to pay for, but your customers are the kind to appreciate a good old-fashioned tavern brawl and come back the next day without a second thought. So, unfortunately, we went up on the two we don't care about, and down on the two we're actually kind of focusing on. Cool bonus of 14, so we got 157 customers. We have 95% rogues, 5% nobles. 3,799. So we made an extra what? 22? 2 for 22? So we're at 14,890. We can't get it yet. There are no 30 weeks left. There are no nobles that I can actually see, but that's fine. A fat woman wearing more than a handful of tacky decorations comes crashing into your tavern. She's asking for help. The sweeper is after her, and she can't possibly outrun him. Now, she is a noble. We could declare out loud that we'll protect her. Don't know if that was a good idea or not. That was obviously the right thing to do, well, except for the fact that you confronted the sweeper, and he did sweep some of your clients away. Oh no, not my rogues! Clients away from the tavern when you weren't looking. But hey, you did what was right. Nobles plus 10, rogues negative 10. Oh man. But we still got 100% rogues and no nobles. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. So... No, it still went up. It's still gone up. That's fine. So now we can actually go and buy this, which is good. See, yeah, we can't get another one. So what can we put in here? We've got 2,000 gold. I mean, we could... I'd like to save up for this cool. But in the meantime, I'm pretty sure we've... No, close. I'm pretty sure we've got something we could put in here for the rogues. So we can put the 2 rogue things in there for now until we can actually get... next week we should, if we can afford it, get the plus cool. According to your friends, the secret meeting should be tonight. You take your cloak, a nice bag of gold for bribes and whatnot, and go straight to the guarded entrance, determined to make it through. Hidden near the walls, the flight of stairs still goes deep underground. You put up your best smile, a smug attitude, and walk as if you already owned the place. You sense the guard's hesitation. This might just work. Go straight forward. You step forward and the guard comes back to his senses. He blocks the entry with a firm grip of his weapon. Sorry, pal, if it were up to me, I'd let you in. But this meeting is invite only. You'll need to have someone trusted vouching for you if you want to enter. So we can't do it yet. So we've got 3773. So our profits are going kind of up and down. We've got 5% nobles back. They do spend a bit more money, which is good. So now we should have enough to get the 5,000. So that would be... We'll get rid of the hidden back door. We'll go into alignment. We're going to get this one, which is various games. Cards, dice, and other game tokens. Alignment +2 cool per week. Don't even know if that's going to be something that's worth it. But I mean, we've got all those already. We've got the highest one equipped. We could upgrade some furniture in a little bit. The current furniture gives you 40 extra customers. If you buy the next level, you get 20 more. So that's 9,000. So we might actually save up for that. Oh, we might save up some food. I'm not really sure what the best thing to do is. Oh, there's my alignment. Alignment is 21. Cool. I've literally been playing this for about 45 minutes and not realized that this is up here. So our alignment is 21. Cool. I wonder if that's 50 and that's 50 and that's 0. Because it looks like that's about 2/5 of the way across. We'll find out. We've got enough gold, I think. The famous pirate Alebeard comes, wounded into your tavern. Yar! Fearing he has not much time to live, he gives you a map that probably leads to treasures untold. Probably. Being at the best tavern around has its perks. Try and find it yourself, 3,000 gold. You try and find where the map leaves and the expedition costs a lot. Unfortunately, all you find is some cheap memorabilia. Well, at least your tavern now has an awesome pirate flag and alignment +10 cool. That's definitely worth it because I'm totally aiming at being the cool rogue tavern. So where's this pirate flag? I don't see it anywhere. We don't have one anywhere. Can I equip it? I don't think I can. That's depressing. So we've got 2,000 gold. There's nothing really worth changing at the moment. Because we've got that, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. I mean, we could... What's the extra one? Oh, we've got the pepper. I mean, we could... Look, let's get the paprika, and we'll get rid of this one, and we'll put that one in, just to make the nobles a little bit happier, and see if that kind of makes a difference. A father and his young son enter the tavern. The child must be 7 years old tops. The man whispers something to the boy who runs up to you. Can I have a beer, please, Tavernier? Tavernier. He looks at you expectantly. A few coins in his hand. I'm sure if he's doing the right things or not. I reckon if we give him the beer, we'll get a plus cool, but we'll get a fine. And if he's not even 10, I'm going to smile and give him a beer. The happy boy carefully grabs the tank and brings it back to his father. The father ruffles his hair of his son and takes the beer. Another beer sold and all is well, but a few guards off duty in the room aren't very happy of your participating in such teaching methods. Alignment +10 cool. So we're up to 45 cool. My idea that was a total of 50 is not correct, but we are so cool that we have a total of 22% more customers. That's pretty cool. We're on 100% rogues right now as well. So 3836 profit, so it is slowly going up. There's not much we can do right now, but so into the cave. Let's have a quick look down here. There's nothing up there. That's decorations. That's returning. This is the buy new ingredients. That's change decorations. So there might be something that appears down here if I do something in the game. Maybe there feels like there might be something coming up. You hear a yelp at the back of your tavern. Apparently you have a rat problem now. If only wanderers liked you more, you get rid of it. Fine. 900 gold. We got plenty of gold. It takes some time, but the professionals know their job. Soon your tavern is free of vermin of any kind. You shrug and... Oh no! Oh no! So our coolness went down. Because we got rid of the rats. What? People don't like rats. So we're at 37% cool. Or 37 cool. 18% more customers. Alright, so we got 7,250. I mean, there's nothing else here that we can get. We've got all those. You can only have one of those. I mean, customers might be nice to put up. But everything, I mean, everything else there's good, and getting the gold's pretty important. I guess we could drop one of the small gold. So if we got rid of this 500 gold, that would give us freedom to have something else. So we could get +1 per week there. So that's some frontage that we've got now. We've got some frontage. Frontage is always important. According to your friends, the secret meeting should be tonight. Now, we've done this before. We're going to go straight forward just to see if it helps. Didn't think so. Because we haven't met anybody yet, because someone has to vouch for us, and we haven't actually got to that yet. So, I'm sure we'll get there soon. We are pretty cool. What is our cool out now? 39 cool. I just can't believe we're at 37 cool. I missed saying in a row. Oh, God. You can keep going. Something feels wrong in the tavern today. Well, look at him. I don't trust. It looks like almost like Rick. You realise after a while that the nefarious Professor Madness came in during the night and turned your beer barrels into truth potion barrels. The confused patrons are now all bearing their hearts out and revealing embarrassing secrets. Outside from a strange hidden figure comes the evil laugh that is the trademark of the Professor's evil deeds. If only we were cooler or more professional, we could do something. We're pretty cool, but we're not cool enough, so we're going to shake our fist at the sky. -10 customers. Curse you, Professor Madness. The villain leaves off to some other terrible plans, such as stealing cheese or casting random spells on bystanders. What a kids' TV show villain that guy really is. So we're at 8,900 gold. I mean, what else could we get? We've got all that. We could get more tips. Tips appear good, but I mean, we don't really want to get rid of... I mean, I'd kind of like to have this. Let's experiment, alright? So if we get rid of... I think waitress was plus 1,000 gold. So if we get rid of that one, and we go into customers, and we chuck that one down, I wish there was a way to kind of see the last amount that we earned. It's 23 weeks. So we're going to start again. See how much we're making. In the middle of your inn, two nobles begin to yell at one another. Then one slaps the other, challenging him to a duel. They both come to you, asking you to be the arbiter. It would be honoured to take on such a role. Let's go behind the inn. I like to think this is going to be cool, not professional. The duel starts. After a few passes, the defender wins. He thanks you and walks home. It seems you'll have to do the cleaning yourself. So literally just lost money. So profits are way down. See that? So I don't like this as a thing. So if we get rid of some customers and go back and just get the gold, we'll have various games, which is cool. And if we go back here just to double check, that is the Shadow Guild crest. So we're going to do that. It just feels like having the gold bonus is literally the only way to get money. A horde of barbarians come into your bar. They quickly correct you and insist that a horde of barbarians comes into your bar. They quickly correct you and insist that you call them a herd of barbarians. Let them stay and ask them why this name. That has to be cool, right? They explain to you they are trying a new way of barbarity based on herding animals and trade to get what they need. You would explain to them that this is just standard nomadism. No bandism. But hey, if you can avoid your whole tavern getting wrecked. That being said, some of your patrons can't stand the smell of cattle and leave, save for folks who are used to it anyway. We lost one rogue, but it's okay. They'll come back. Folks +1, rogues -1, -1 customers, 200 gold. So yeah, our profits are back up at 3,995. I mean, we're paying more tax as well. What have we got left? 21. We're at 45 cool. Maybe we have to get all the way up there to get to the end. Oh, even if you aren't as surprised as last time seeing the gin makes your heart still for a second once again. Hello, Tavernier. Tavernier. I wish to drink a beer. That's what this pudding is about, right? This might be the breakthrough you've been looking for. A beer for a wish, just like before. You ask him, isn't money enough? You've made a name for yourself and powerful enemies. Be careful with what you want and what you make of it. You might just be the next one to disappear. I don't want power, I want fame. Fame should be cool, right? Jin frowns as energy is around him. Fame, but I'll see to that and your tavern gets more customers than ever before. I hope you'll find what you're looking for this time. Okay, what happened then? Ooh. It is done. Just for you, I've created a new sort of beings that will eagerly flood into your tavern, ready to pay for whatever you will give them to eat. Be careful though, for they might not get along with the other patrons, and their presence will put everyone on edge. As a bonus, I granted you knowledge of a special technique that will allow you to attract more customers. Advertisement. Using this technique, you will be able to spend some money and have everyone willing to come to your tavern. But don't forget, powers are dangerous, and I've yet to see the world fail to compensate for it. So we could pay 5,160 gold to attract 15 more customers. Wait a minute. What is that a zombie? It's a zombie. Zombies can't have money, right? Okay, so if we get rid of this one, get rid of this one. It's 1,800. We'll just get that one. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable for now. Zombies. Is there anything else I could do in any of these? No, we're just making money. It's all about money. Let's pay 5,160 gold to attract 15 more customers just to see what happens. So we've got 144 customers. We can't do that. So yeah, let's go to the next one, see what happens. The week supplies are late, and the quality is much worse than usual. Asking the driver of the wagon about this, he explains, it's the rain, sir. Floods have washed up most of the crops, and the dirt is so damp, we can't even dig and replace them. You're getting all we can manage, sorry, but wanderers don't like us, folks don't like us. It's going to be a difficult week. Trying to make the most of everything you have, you serve as many meals as possible, but can't manage to make it to the next shipment. The tavern is closed for a few days, which makes you lose a lot of money. Hopefully the next week will be better. At least we had enough money. Zombies, hey? That's pretty trippy. We've got zombies. But, I mean, what are they going to eat? They're 11% of our customers, too. They don't spend a lot of money. We only lost 870 gold in total over the whole lot. That's... I mean, that's pretty reasonable. So zombies pay nothing unless you've got, like, the bonus. I'm not going to... We've got 144 customers. Can you play anything for zombies? Metal. Okay, we're going to listen to the... We're going to listen to the metal to see if it really sounds like metal. A young lad wearing stylish blue garments leaning on your counter starts reminiscing of days past and former glory of his house. He explains to you how his brothers squandered their ancestors' wealth. Hearing him go on and on, one of your less living patrons wearing the very same garment stands up in fury and screams, "You did what with my heirloom?" Accuse the lad. You help the ancestors admonish his scion, telling him how he should have tried to steer his brother's course towards the right direction. He leaves your tavern as miserable as can be. You feel like a certain noble house won't give you... see, so we've got no tip money. So we've got 0% tips because... well, there's no zombies here anymore. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy that. Ooh, an alarm. What was that one? Now it's Rockfort, I've been told is the right way to say that. And this is Schabzeiger. Schabzeiger. It's Swiss, Google it. Okay, I'll Google it after I'm playing this. So that's actually the most that we can buy there. So I'm going to make sure we get rid of the lowest one. So we've got that one, that one, that one. We've got that one and that one. Yeah, so we're okay. Should be fine. Let's go. Your inn rumbles with activity amidst the crowd is a woman of ashen skin and milky hair. She sheepishly approaches your bar but stumbles and reveals she's missing part of her arm. She looks you in a mixture of horror and apprehension. Don't worry, lady, I'm not one to reveal your secrets. Thanks, my family doesn't know I died and I'd like to keep it that way. For some reason, rumours still spread that you protected a zombie's identity. While people generally approve, they shouldn't go around putting their privacy in danger. They also get cold feet. Thinking that their drinking buddy might be considering their brains as an appetizer, you lose a few clients. That's alright, we paid for them anyway. We lost 16, which is actually quite a few. You shrug and resume your daily activities, but we got 10 cool. Now, I mean, we're up to 63 cool. I wonder if it's going to be 75. It might be 75. Okay, so if we do this, and we get rid of that one and get that, and we get rid of that one and get that, we've got everybody's got like the maximum amount of food that they like, so we're not going to pay any for that because we don't have any this week. According to your friends, the secret meeting should be tonight. Let's wait and see. Oh, maybe if we wait and see somebody on While you are wondering about how to pass, one of your regular customers passes by and notices you. You both go to the guard and your friend simply says, "Don't worry, he's with me." The guard moves away. You will finally be able to witness the meeting. Making small talk with your new friend, you learn he's a rogue, not just any shady character, but a real thief. The kind that lurks in the darkest corners of the town. He moves quickly, without a word, and leads you to a very strange room. While you are in some underground cavern, the opposite wall is covered in wood and small closed windows. A few groups of 3 or 4 rogues are quietly whispering, and someone points to a chair in front of one of the closed windows. You sit there and hear a muffled voice from the other side of the window. "Ah, our guest has arrived. I heard much about you. Let us proceed." The window opens slightly and you can barely make out a silhouette on the other side. I wouldn't have expected a Tavernier to come down here, but I suppose it's only fair seeing how much you did for us. This is a difficult place, one that can make or break you. I'm ready. You aren't just anybody, and you have decided already to take matters into your own hands. You grin widely and simply assure that you are indeed ready. After all, everyone knows you're the friendliest person around. Ha! Grunts the leader. Well, at least I'm sure everyone will have a good laugh out of it. The question is whether it will be at your expense or not. I hear you have been doing well in your business. I could use some of your funds. Yeah, sure, I have 3,000 gold. It's only 3,000 gold. That's fine. You take the bag you brought for this kind of occasion. It starts glowing blue. Surprised, you look at the faction leader. I guess that's your way of making sure I did my part. Your turn. He silently nods and presses his ring onto a piece of paper while casting a spell of some sort. Take this, he says, and you'll be able to attend the next meeting freely. Just be careful, okay? That's my reputation I'm waging on. Satisfied, you return to your tavern and resume your daily activity. So that means we can go to it any time now. So we're working towards it. We're still running on basically 100% rogues. So, I mean, given that we're on 100% rogues, let's get rid of that. Let's just do this. And as we go, and nobles, just in case there's some there. We've got 3,000 gold. There's literally nothing really that I kind of feel that we need to do. Did I take the dancers off? No. Here, that's the games. So let's have a look. We're on 65, cool. We're certainly getting there. Let's go. We've got 16 weeks left. Let's go. Overhearing 2 nobles talk, you learn one of your paintings might actually be a rare masterpiece of a long-dead artist. You could try and sell it in an auction house, but there is an entry fee. Not to mention we won't be able to keep the tavern open. Meanwhile, have someone expertise it beforehand, even if it will take more time and money. Keep it and flaunt it would be cool. Let's try this and see what happens. I'm a little bit concerned this is going to go badly. The expert comes back with bad news. The painting is actually a fake, but not all is lost. The fake is meant to be a very well made one, and parts can still be salvaged. The wood used for frame is especially rare and magical. No! Treated, and the expert agreed to buy it for a fair price, almost balancing the entire cost of the fee, plus a tavern's day of benefits. Oh man, we've got professionalism. We don't want to be professional, we want to be cool. Oh, we've got to change the music. We're still listening to zombie metal. Damn. The princess of the kingdom has disappeared. It's the talk of everyone in town. Well, safe for you. You have a very keen idea of where the princess is, right in front of you, gulping down beer after beer. You could report her and earn a few bucks thanks to the reward. Don't call the guards. She is one of your most earnest consumers in years. You managed to avoid the ensuing lawsuits once she's found in your tavern with a heavy hangover, but it does cost you some popularity. That's fine. Customers down, alignment up. Because we want coolness. So we've got a cool bonus of 35 people. We lost 10 people. It still worked out fine. I'm actually going to pay to get some more customers. So we've got 135 total customers. We're going to go up here and put back on rogues. Because there's no reason. 15% rogues. Yep, no, that's what we want. Still pretty okay with all of this. We don't have a lot of money. A usual day at your inn until a zombie tries to feed on a living person. Give raw meat to the zombie. The zombies are delighted that you understood their needs. The patrons flee horrified. More zombies come the following day. So we lost 2 rogues, got 2 zombies. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Cool bonus of 45. So our cool's at 71. It does look like it's going to be 75. I mean, I'm sure I could have looked that up somewhere. Pity that our tipping has gone so badly. I'm going to pay more, although I kind of feel like we should have saved some. I'm going to save some for the next couple of weeks. With newfound confidence, you go to the underground palace today. You'll meet the old mayor of the town, and you'll get your answers, and you know there is a way to accomplish this. As part of a secret deal, the mayor hosts a meeting with only the leaders of each faction in his very own house. So you just need to be elected leader of a faction. Easy, isn't it? Yet you stop for a moment and consider the situation. You've been in the town for less than a year, and here you are asking to be the leader for hundreds, if not thousands of people. Just a few months ago, you were no one without a job. Okay, let's, I am ready. Let's go get this started then, shall we? You arrive early at the palace. Factions are still assembling in their own places, readying for the monthly debates. You look at them, alone and scared, much like a year ago. And since then you have learned how to listen to others and respond in kind, how to speak and make friends. There is no question you would be a great leader, for you are understanding and generous. You would defend them because you care for them, because you want your town to be a better place. There is no doubt in this, but a leader is nothing without others. And before you can help people, you'll have to manage to somehow persuade them to let you help them. During your days at the tavern, you got to know many people. It is only good if you know enough patrons from the same faction. My patrons already all look the same. So that's what you kind of need to do. You need to focus on that. This should make things easy. The more people you know, the more people already know you too. And if your tavern attendance is any clue, they trust you as well. Groovy. The crowd gathers before you. You feel their attention and curiosity. Gathering your courage, you clear your throat and take a deep breath. You're all under arrest. Heh, I'm just kidding. We're all a bunch of legitimate business partners here, aren't we? So here's an honest proposal. In exchange for letting me attend tonight's meeting, I'll call a few contacts of mine and make sure none of you get wrongly accused of anything. After all, I'd hate to lose my loyal patrons over a petty misunderstanding, and let's be blunt. You guys are my most loyal patrons. Now, I hope you'll prove to me there's honour among us. You know those words hit their hearts just like a beer hits their stomach. God, I could go for a beer, but it's only 6:20 in the morning. Refreshing, quenching, and making them want for more. The previous leader simply states that, while this changes nothing, he will allow you to go to the meeting this once. Better not fail now. Oh, is this the end of the game? No, it can't be. After a session as boring as any other, during which you hopefully lost the last patron you'll ever have to see go away, you gather with the other leaders and make way for the mansion of the mayor. I do have enough. Oh, God. Inside the mansion, all is eerily quiet. The other leaders seem to know where to go already, and you follow them into a small office where the mayor greets you, looking even creepier than usual. Interestingly, the conversation is quite short. Very well, says the mayor. Continue to do good work, and you get the promised reward in just a few months. Without meaning to, you find yourself agreeing and start leaving with the thought that you should do everything the mayor asked of you. The thought feels so weird and foreign you shake it off and understand you have just been subjected to some mind-altering magic. Right before you open the entrance door and leave, you turn around and wonder if you should explore the place a bit. Something definitely is off. Bribe the guards with your trusty gold bag. 6,000 gold. Using money hasn't failed you yet, so there's no way it won't work now. While the guards are loyal to the mayor, they are still human, and you are very, very rich. Bribes don't work at first, but seeing the gold bags pile up, have them helping you in no time. You start sneaking around, going back to the mayor's office, but discover something very different from what you were expecting. The Jin you met twice is there instead of the mayor. He is busy talking to himself as if he were an evil schemer. These fools suspect nothing. It was a great idea to capture the mayor and take his place. With my mind magic, I have been able to make them believe this stupid sacrifice tradition, and each person I take fuels my magic power even more. Yes, in just a few months, I will be unstoppable. Mwah! Yep. That's an evil plot, all right. Well, not much you can do against an all-powerful Jin right now. You ask the guards about where is the real mayor, bound and hidden in the closet. You take him and finally leave through the front door, leaving a few last bags of gold just in case. You bring the mayor into your tavern's cave, but he will take at least a few weeks to recover. Okay. You try to shrug and resume your daily activities. Wow, that's some messed up stuff. Got a cool bonus of 51. 100% rogues, no tips though. We did lose negative $1,727. Ooh. A guard enters your tavern, a stern and disappointed look in his eyes. Tavernier, you have not paid your taxes this week. Since this is the first time and you're quite new to the business, I've been doing it for a year. We're going to let this slide, but be very careful. I'm afraid the next time you fail to pay your taxes, we'll have to close your whole business. Nobody wants that, so don't spend all your money carelessly and keep a reserve fund without any other... Okay, that's absolutely fine. We earn enough anyway. It's just because we spent the money going and getting the mayor. So now if we go down into the cave... Really? I would have thought we would have seen him in here. Isn't he here? Isn't he here? Oh, I thought he'd be there. Anyway, this is the best place to leave this one, guys. Everything's kind of getting really interesting that evil Jinn is running the town and eating people for magic. We'll be back next time, and how many weeks we got left actually? 12 weeks left, so next episode will be the last one of this run. This is a cool little game, I really dig it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Any hints or questions or suggestions or whatsoever, please do leave them down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll see you guys next time.